Um, we talked about this already, but I want to highlight a little bit on slide number 21 right here. Actually, this one is quite good to summarize what's going on by business. It's a flashpoint to spot what's going on. Alright? To spot what's going on in each industry. Let's say like you go for banking, what may be the area of earning management? If you go to computer software, what will be the areas of earnings management that you can do? Actually, it's after the pension chapter, that's it, you will get that. After the pensions, then the last part is all about earning management, which is we covered from that at the beginning of the class already. So now just want to figure out like this. This kind of good example for you guys when you analyze industry. The thing is, the nation group point out already. You need to think about the fraud triangle. What caused them to do manipulation? Why they doing so? They got capital market pressures, or they have contracting pressures, or they have opportunity to commit the fraud. That's the rationale behind. If you can guess why they do it, then you can drill down what they're going to do with it by industry. Like to detect what's going on, and then you can undo to analyze the real performance. Alright? So basically, to talk about earnings management, the case says so. We don't need to cover lots of things. When you present all the case that you guys present, I would say it's very good presentation. You present in different view, share in different points of view. That's a good thing to do. Alright? We're gonna end up the financial reporting class with the earnings management issue. What we did so far across 7 sessions, we're talking about liabilities, we're talking about equity, we're talking about consolidated financial statement, investments, and things. I don't want you to pay attention much on technical, like mechanic things, debit and credit thing, because you're not my accounting student, you're an MBA student. What you need to know, you just need to learn what's going on the financial statement. How you're going to find out, well, this is a trick on the number. That's why you need to learn what behind the tricks. Alright? You need to learn how to investigate or detect the numbers. That's the most important thing when you want to take away from this MBA class. Alright? Hopefully, you guys enjoy my class so far. Of course, I love your participation. The class will be dry if you don't participate at all. And it's not good to teach the master student by lecture based. It's going to be boring. You need to learn a lot by interact. That's why I keep asking you what you think, what you think, what you think. Try to share more. Not undergraduate student. Hopefully, next semester you perform better and better and better. Right? Your English will be better too. Of course. When you study in US, same thing. Kind of shy when speaking English. But after you practice with your classmate, speaking in front of the class, you learn more, practice more, get better, but not maybe the best, isn't it? But your English will be better, like a native speaker asked you. Right? Who's going to speak like native, like you speak Thai, isn't it? That's why I encourage you to speak more, even though it's not in the class. Out of the class, talk to English, talk to people in English. That's fine. Don't be shy. That's the way it is. Alright? Well, speaking of the exam. Alright? Speaking of the exam, you guys are gonna ask me. You are welcome to bring cheat sheet A4 for 2 pages. Write down as much as you like. Right? Front and back, 1 cheat sheet. 2 pages. Write down as much as you like, but don't pay attention much on accounting mechanics, debit, credit. I would say to you, I'm not going to test you about debit, this credit, that, no point. You are not accounting machine, right? You need to learn how to use the number to analyze the number. That's the thing. Hopefully, it's get rid of your worry about this class. because I know this second part of the report, second year is tough one compared to the first one. That's why I am here for you. All right. Okay. Yes. Questions?
What about the police topic which have done? As there are a lot of debit and credit.
I'm not going to teach you that. I'm not going to test you that part about debit and credit. Implication issue, that would be the concept. Right? No point to ask you, if the list like this, how will you debit this, credit that? No point. Think, analyze, yes. The bonds, but if you calculate, it's just a basic thing, and it can give you discount factor for sure. All right, if you worry that much about that. No point. Otherwise, you learn account to be accounting students, isn't it? You are MBA student. I don't expect you to be accounting students. It could be some debit and credit, but it's going to be like a rocket science for you guys. Okay? It's not like going to be like a complex structures for you guys. And you are welcome to bring the cheat sheet. That's okay. You can bring 2 more, but it's okay. I'll let you have 4 pages if you want to. If you want to, you are so welcome to bring.
We will make the exam harder.
No. So to 4 pages, fine. That's enough. To like at least you learn from when you make a notes. Make sure you make a note by yourself. That you learn something. It's a learning process. Yes.
The structure of the exam.
What's that?
The structure of the exam.
What you want from the structure of the exam? Multiple choice, true, false, essay, calculations. Everything can be in the exam. Because it's an exam, isn't it? Any kinds of things.
I mean, because we never studied about this subject, we never know what will the exam be like. So we have no clues for preparing for the exam.
Preparing for the exam is just about what you know, what you learn in the class. That's what I can recommend you guys. Isn't it? What you learn from the class, you can pick it up and then give it to me back. But I'm not going to take it as a return. Just like write down what you learn, things and that. So it can be multiple choice, it can be true, false, it can be matching, it could be short essay, it could be calculation, it can be anything because it's an exam. Isn't it? Anything else?
For some practice questions, where do you recommend we look?
I think if you can do the handout, it will be fine.
The handout.
Yeah, the handout that we practice every end of the class. You will be fine, isn't it?
But most of the practice questions in the handout were debit and credit.
Well, this turn can turn to be calculation, isn't it? Don't worry too much. You're not going to be like first class honor from MBA class, isn't it? They know first class honor, they know second class honor, they know gold medals. You just learn to get B, that's it. That's what you need from you. Well, or you got scholarship and your scholarship say you need to get A. Don't put pressure too much on yourself. I learned from when I studied abroad in Michigan. I got scholarship and just like, well, I need to get 4 points, otherwise they're not going to give more scholarship. That's what I think. That's why I stress a lot. Okay? Well, any questions? So when will be your exam? December 13? 13, right? In the evening time. So you got more time to digest. Discuss more with your friends. What's going on? Alright, you'll be fine. You'll be okay.
Watching what?
Make sure you have a good rest before you come to the exam. And live in peace at the end. Alright? Okay? Thumbs up. Class dismissed. I'll see you on the exam. สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ